Someone's orchestrating this.
Victoria?
I would have seen her decide.
It has to be the Volturi.
I don't think it's the Volturi either.
Well, this definitely had a different feel all around. The tone was different because it felt very much like we were making an action film. We were in training constantly. We lived in workout gear when we weren't shooting, and when we were, we were exhausted, bouncing back and forth between two units all the time because we all wanted to do our own stunts.
Compared to the other two films in the Twilight Saga, Eclipse was much more action-based. It was much more training to kick ass as opposed to training to kind of be just a vampire, who stands around and tries not to kill. Like, this is finally the Eclipse is a film that we actually got to be really kind of murderous and really get to live out that vampire fantasy that you have as an actor. You really just want to rip apart people and kill. And is that bad?
No, it's fine.
No? Okay, cool.
So we keep looking. We'll also take a shift escorting Bella out of house.
Another protection detail?
Rosny, I'm not leaving you here defenseless.
Well, I'm not gonna let you starve.
It's amazing.
We feel very fortunate to be part of a franchise that's been received so well globally. I mean, it's one thing to be, in the States, be accepted and be a hit in the States, but to have fans from Japan and Brazil, from France, from Poland, all reaching out and saying that they love these movies, we feel blessed to be a part of it.
Absolutely. I mean, I think pretty much everything about it is incredible. We're so lucky we have these incredible fans behind us, and we pretty much know at this point, it's pretty safe to say that we're going to be coming back again. We're doing Breaking Dawn, we're doing, Breaking Dawn Part 2, we have a couple more premieres, and so it's really nice to have because we have become a family. We've been together basically for 2 years, and we've all kind of gone through this crazy phenomenon together. So I feel like it kind of created this special bond between us all. So it's awesome to be able to come back to your family, once every couple of months.
Every new film feels like a family reunion. So.
Why are you so against me becoming like you?
I know the consequences of the choice you're making. After a few decades, everyone you know will be dead.
We're all so close, and so it was interesting during the training sessions. We kind of had to fight each other. It was not fight, but like training fighting. But still, it was, I was nervous as all hell to swing a punch at Miss Greene here. I mean, I know she's more than capable of doing the choreography and everything like that. Probably way better than me. However, it's still nerve-wracking. Goes against every bone in my body to throw a punch at a lady. So
We always have a lot of fun. It's always just really silly, we're kind of like a family, a real family at this point in time. We laugh, we play, we sometimes get in arguments. Peter punches me in the face sometimes when he's wearing contact lenses and he can't see.
By accident.
I don't know, we're all a bunch of goofballs together.
It's a real nice family on and off set, and I think that that shows on camera. It's something that we don't have to work on. Is the relationships between each other. It's seamless and it's effortless.
Yeah, and they drop us down into these locations, and all we have is each other. And we're like,
it's like Apocalypse
it's
Now.
Insularly. Yeah, it's like Apocalypse.
It's the vampire version of Apocalypse Now.
Oh boy.
You wouldn't have to change for me, Bella. I'm in love with you, and I want you to pick me instead of him. You have to consider the idea that I might be better for her than you are.
I think that it's a much healthier relationship that she has with Jacob, and so that's where I stand.
I think it's dangerous to be with a werewolf too. I mean,
I think she should have both.
There you go.
I'm team vampire. I like the whole immortality aspect of it, and if you have somebody that you love, why not be able to have that love forever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that about vampires. Vampires, it's eternal. And they
I don't
love
believe
forever.
that she should have to sacrifice her life for someone. for love.
I still got to go with the vampire team for sure. I mean, as a girl, I know what it's like to, you kind of want that bad boy a little bit, and I think Edward has this kind of dangerous, mysterious side to him, but he's still a gentleman, and so I would go with the werewolf, or I'm sorry, with the vampire world.
Yeah, I gotta stick to the vampire world. I mean, I've always been intrigued by, the myth of the vampires ever since Nosferatu. Was one of I love that film. It actually goes really well with Radiohead. It's like I forget what album it is. It's Kid A. Yeah, Kid A and Nosferatu. You can play them together, much like the Dark Side of Oz. Amazing.
I'll protect you, no matter what.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
I'm gonna fight for you until your heart stops beating.
There are a lot of things you can't have as a vampire, and that's sort of one of the sad realizations that everyone, with Rosalie's backstory, you sort of you get to see that. There are a lot of it's irreversible, and I think that she's too young to make that kind of decision.